back was Big Tartar. Barrie Robran, the chance, tries to get it over to his teammate. He saw him out of the corner of his eye and he found Barry Hurl, the former Norwood player, cleared 50 to 55,000. Barrie Robran hung there for a second, knocked on by the Bays, taken by Wayne Phillips, handballs back over his head. Jim Rawson taps it down, taken by McFarlane from the back pocket, comes up towards the half-back line. Peter Mark is there, from the clouds, a brilliant mark there, and taken by Gary Spawn.
11, hand passes on to Hamilton, the form centre man on it, goes to Marker back towards Tregenza on again towards Colby, lurking across there is Carey and Colby assisting one another. Carey's got it, flicks it on the Millard, good play by the Tigers as they rip it down towards centre half forward. There's Freddie Phillips, he's won a McGarry medal, but there's Bob Hammond, the best full back in the state, pats it towards the line and it's out of play. In front, Tregenza gets it to Millard, nearly the best for the Bays at their last start, taken by Voigt, a prolific goal kicker down towards centre half forward, finds Colwell, he's got tons of time, has a look at the goals, drives in the big one, it's straightening up but not enough, and it's 1 point from Colwell, and that the long one down to the half forward flank finds Wickens snap kick in towards full forward, Fred Phillips finds a play, Rexy Voigt lines it up, bangs it through for the goal from the Bay.
Well done.
This is their second game in 4 weeks. Phyllis is down there, taken by Caldwell. Back it goes to Phyllis, who's won a McGarry. Snaps it back over his shoulder, right up towards the square. There's plenty of Roosters up there, and here's a goal for the Bay. Kicked by Bennett.
Phyllis straight at the ball and the player. He got the free kick he deserved.
Long left footer away towards the half forward line. Carey from behind seemed to pluck it off the top of the pack. The mark
on the mark is the 1973 McGarry's medal, and that's Barrie Robran. The Caldwell over the top of the clouds and pulled down a winner of a mark.
Up the centre.
Better one this time towards centre half-back. Barrie Robran in front. Paul Corns from behind him. Tremendous leap. A start.
Though, and it's taken away nicely. Taken there by Mumford. Mumford's kicked forward. Plummer's over there. Perfectly judged. Well done.
Yes, they've gone across the ground. I don't think it's intentional. It's just the tension and the pressure.
Twiggy Caldwell's got to go up and contest that against Spawn. It's taken away there by Marsh. Good mark by Howard. He plays on quickly. It's taken there by Sachs. He was interfered with. Howard goes through very nicely, dishes out a front one, out towards the back.
And now he pokes it back, tries to find his other teammate. Handball across by Plummer. Payne lines up the goals. This time, will it be a six-pointer? It is. Retarded then by Von Berto. Kicks towards centre half forward. Spry. And Carey, the dominant player on the ground at the moment. One of the roughest, toughest players on the ground then. Tregenza got a whack behind the ear from umpire Murray Ducker. Quite unintentional, of course, and he felt it too. There's the kick to the full forward spot. Big Dennis Sash up. And there's a great falling mark to Anderson, the fullback. Well done. Ball away by Rawson. Handball by Colby. Taken by Millard. Deep in the pocket. Kicks to the half-back line. Good mark, Gary Spawn.
Genza with a booming thump forward. Hamilton's there. He's tackled too high and he'll get the free kick. No problems there. Hamilton comes around onto his left foot, looks across here for Millard. Millard wearing a new sweater this afternoon. A great mark.
Tregenza playing strongly at this stage. Handballs away to Bennett. Went past him. Taken by little Burns. Burns, who's playing a checking role at midfield in opposition to Hamilton. Kicks it to the full forward spot. Off hands. Charlie Payne. You can put this one down your budget.
Worth 3 goals.
Ducker back in the centre. Tardif's there, 21. It's Spawn that got the tap. Hamilton's across there. He's got it. Tried to go away with brute strength. Spawn's playing well in this first quarter. Marsh is across there. Here's Barrie Robran coming into the game for the 3rd time. He'll kick it right down towards the square. In fact, it's a free kick, and only a McGarry medalist can do that.
He wanted to tackle straight at the body. They can't shift that, and he was down in a heap, Wickens, before he knew what hit him.
There's the kick down to the half-forward line. Knocked away from Rodney Robran as he arrived late. Taken by Marsh. A little one down to full forward. Terry Von Berto with a slip and field catch. Tremendous.
And that'll be a free kick to Glenelg on the half-forward line.
Millard it is, kicks towards centre half forward. Hamilton shepherded beautifully for Carey. Carey a long handball towards McFarlane, number 3, tried to tap it on, but Barry Hurl a long way from home. He's on the half-back line, tackled by Wickens. That was good football, made the extra yard to get there. Taken by Alan Howard. McFarlane knocks it on. He's pursued by 3 Roosters. Neil Sash tried to smother off the boot. Down towards Rex Voigt. Ball wouldn't bounce for him. Gary Spawn got a hard one in the stomach as he knocked it back. He's in trouble. Taken by Robinson. Hooks it high towards the half-back line. John Phillips in front. It's hard, grueling football at the moment. It's knocked over to Burns. Burns has grabbed, handballs away. McFarlane puts his body over the ball, hooks it back, picked up by Neil Sash. He comes away from the half-back line, tried to drag to draw Corns, slip tipped over at the psychological moment, but well done, Neil Sash.
Kicks it down towards the half-forward flank, and back there is Highwood. He should talk with Anderson. They didn't talk at all. Highwood goes back after making a mistake. He recovers. Back it goes towards Tardif. Sandland's warming up on the side of the bench. There's Charlie Payne going through. He couldn't get the hand pass away. There's Plummer. Met heavily, but on it goes. Taken there by Rawson. Tackle, but hand passes back. Plummer's across there. The brilliant Robran goes through. There his brother Rodney gets away. He hand passes over. Picked up there by Millard. He sees Cause down ground and he graves it. He gets a hand pass over towards Hamilton. Hamilton breaks clear onto McFarlane. He's got Bennett running down ground. He was met heavily. Bennett goes through. Well done. Gets the hand pass on towards Wickens. Wickens, who came alight in the last 5 minutes of the first quarter, thumps it right down towards the forward pocket and through for 1 point. Wayne Phillips, he can have a run on the ball if they're in trouble, and he kicks it down towards the left half forward flank. Marcus over there. He is backing up as Bennett. He's got a player in Twiggy Corbell unattended at centre half forward. On it goes, taken across there by Hamilton. Breaks clear on to Voigt. Voigt's a good snap for goals, and he's on the target again.
Hamilton doing well out of that diamond. Burns is not subduing him the way he did last time up. Taken away here by Johnny Robinson from the half-back line towards the centre of the ground. Marked here by Marsh. Marsh, surrounded by Tigers, decided that he would take it easily. Gets it on to Phillips, who took a hard one in the dying stages of the first term. He hooks in the left foot up towards the goal. Sash in the front spot. Anderson playing the game of his life. Big John Spry, but that was Barrie Robran getting the tap down. Oh, Hamilton starting to burn at midfield for the Bays now. Hooks it to centre wing, finds Wickens, and Wickens starting to get on top of Howard after Howard thrashed him early. Down to centre half forward. Here's their winner at centre. Before to Fred Phillips, their full forward, who spent most of the season in the back lines. Bounce at the centre. Tregenza rucking well, but Corns takes it away for the Bays. Kicks towards the full forward spot. Sandland just come onto the ground. I mentioned him. Springer, as I mentioned earlier, hails from Red Hill originally, and he's finished second for North Adelaide in the McGarry medal polling for the last 2 years.
Anderson's kick goes up towards centre half back. Taken off hands here by Phillips. He kicks it back towards the square, and there's Dennis Sachs handling
even a couple of yards on that last occasion.
Oh, here's a good kick from Anderson right in towards the centre position. Spawn left awfully high. Plummer gets it onto Von Berto. Von Berto's kick goes right in towards the forward pocket. Up goes Anderson again, and that was a beautiful mark.
Yeah, there's the thump from Tregenza. He won that tap down. There was no doubt about that. Down to little Millard, deep in the pocket. Kicks to the half-back line. Gary Spawn nearly pulled it down. Thought Marker grabbed him for a second, but Marker gets a hurried kick up the centre wing towards Corns. Appeals for the free kick. Got his player going past Hamilton. He's got a player at centre half forward as he has a look. It's Carey, but he's going for a run himself. Now he's trying to work it back. Finds Sandland at half forward left. Minute mark coming up as Bennett goes back for the Bays. Former Perth Rover comes in now on half forward left. Screw punt right up to the full forward spot. Barrie Robran was there, couldn't pull it down. Phillips to the front spot, pursued by McFarlane. He's been very quiet so far. Phillips won that one. Got it over towards Marsh. Marsh steadies from the back pocket up towards the half-back line. Playing in front, Colby. Colby pulled to the ground as he gets a kick into the forward pocket. Sandland.
Third kick since he's come
over. He and Voigt have both rove well. Here's his kick to the half-forward position. In front, Carey, and a great mark. And Neil Sash, it seems, nonplussed.
Back with umpire Ducker. Tricky Corbell running on the ball, but it was tapped there by Spry, McFarlane, and this is Marsh. Marsh is kicked down towards the centre full forward position. Oh, Dennis Sachs, that was a great catch. Hasn't got possession. On it goes towards Twiggy Corbell, sidestepped. He's kicked a bundle of goals this year. Kerry's over there. He tackled Robinson, didn't seem to have the ball. It's kicked off the ground, and there's Bennett. That was a good mark Ollie made.
Tremendous, he fell over.
I'm not too happy about that one.
I wouldn't be too happy if either I was foot.
Neil Sash from half-back right for North Adelaide. Kicks into the man on the mark, Sandland. Here's the chance for Voigt again. Sees a Guernsey, but decides to have a pop at the goals. He kicks free, and he's hit the post.
He's hit the post, and what? Barrie Robran's the player that's worrying me. I don't think he's 100% right.
Spry and Corns. Corns, great body work, got rid of his opponent. Voigt gave it back, found Tregenza. Tregenza again, he's going extra well. Gets it over, finds Hamilton. Hamilton kicks to centre half forward. In front, Wickens, knocked away by Howard, taken by Johnny Robinson. Handball over to Plummer. Plummer looks for another handball, finds a teammate Burns. Burns kicks up. Highwood, a great effort. He stopped that one, knocks it back. Plummer again, a wild handball. Colwell had a look. Thrown off the ball, didn't have it. Taken by Barry Hurl, kicks it high towards full forward. Anderson barges into Sash, and Sash makes a great mark under pressure.
Well, in the back. Barrie Robran stands the mark. Barrie Robran loose in defence all this quarter, yet to get a kick.
Carey's kick 3-2.
Oh, look at this. This is a monstrous kick. You could give him the Seiko right now if you had to make a decision after his fourth goal.
He moves as well as anybody on the ground. When he sets his sights on the ball, he makes a certainty of it. Gary Spawn gets up in opposition to Carey. Handball out of the pack towards McFarlane, who's hardly had a touch. Oh, he's got the fumbles, he's got the big match nerves. It's to Hamilton, flattened by Burns. Corn sold the dummy well, shows him the ball, then kicks it high towards the half-forward line. In front, Howard, knocked spoilt by Wiggins, taken by Robinson, puts his head down. McFarlane doesn't know what to do at this stage. Picked up by Barrie Robran, lopes away from the pack. Voigt took after him, gave him a bit of a shove, but he gets it to the half-forward line, marked by Plummer. Plummer goes in towards the goals, has a good look, and then guides it up there, and it's not going to miss by much either. Up towards McFarlane, and he's handling the ball better, McFarlane.
Yes, he started this quarter extremely well. He gets a 15-metre to help him on his way, and round the outer wing he goes. There's
the kick down to the half-forward flank, and Carey allowed Hamilton to go for the ball. Hamilton getting away from Burns a little now, tries to get it down towards Sandland. Sandland's got the ball, steers the left footer up in front of goal. Voigt's there, he's kicked 3 or 4 already, and he's marked from 15 metres out.
Intercepted there by Robran after Bennett got the kick across, goes Highwood. Free kick is there, and it'll go the Tigers' way, who have started off this third quarter very well, Wally May.
There's no doubt about that. 2 quick goals on the board. They've gone for the short pass. Highwood's taken it.
Bennett got that kick in, and there doesn't seem to be quite as much vim. And there's one of the best players on the ground as well, Hamilton. He's the reason why Kerry's played so well. McFarlane, who still sticks to his guns. Across the half-forward flank goes the kick, looking down there for Sandland. Hammond, the master of using the body, but well done, Sandland then. Off hands taken across there by Von Berto, comes around, kicks it in towards the centre position. Highwood's across there as well, hurls over there. Stringer goes down to try and gain possession and gets it too. He's met by Colby, but gets the hand pass into Rodney Robran. Down comes Tregenza. Rodney Robran has a snap at the goals, and that was clever work by the skillful half-forward flanker.
Hamilton starting to get away from Burns.
Both these sides excel in the third quarter normally, and here again it's Hamilton. He's taken the ball out from the centre consistently, down towards the half-forward flank, knocked away by Robinson, picked up there by Stringer. Marker looks a little sluggish at the moment. Stringer kicks it down towards centre, half-forward, nearly a great catch, not there. Corns breaks clear, on it goes to Highwood, one of the best, kicks it down towards centre half-forward, looking for Carey. Carey uses his great strength and takes it, on it goes to Wickens. Away go the Tigers, Wickens steadies, the kid kicks it there, right through again.
Perth, he's kicked, what, 6 goals, is it? 5 goals, 5 goals 2, bounce at the centre. Picked up by Plummer. Plummer puts it forward for North Adelaide, right up to full forward, off hands, missed by Tregenza, could let them in, taken by the big chap Sash, and he gets a very quick reply for North Adelaide as Sash whacks it through to get...
Surprisingly coming through the attacking wing for North Adelaide, and that's Stringer marking, playing on quickly, on it goes to Plummer. Plummer's kick looks awfully accurate, you can see it yourself, you've got the result, and there's North Adelaide getting closer.
Spry from the back, down to Von Berto, dodged the bump from McFarlane. Tapped away, picked up by Barry Hurl, appears to be playing at centre wing now.
That's right.
Kicks it high towards the centre of the ground. Colby in the front spot. From behind it was Alan Howard. Knocked away by Highwood. Here's Stringer and Highwood going at a hammer and tongues. Well done, Stringer. Well done, Adrian Rebeck. He'll have a pot shot at the goal. Puts it up there, and that's why he's a class half-forward flank.
Oh, well done, Rebeck. He had...
Centre half-forward behind Johnny Robinson. Well read by the little nuggety back pocket play.
Bay's not getting the drive they expected from Corns and Marker, Wally.
No, it's not there.
Centre wing, Rebeck. Got it.
Rebeck is outclassing a good...
Anderson, I noticed Tregenza's coming out onto this wrong flank again, and perhaps the message wasn't what we thought it was, because he brought it out here again. This is danger. And there's big John Spry, and he's held the mark, and Wally, I call across from Colby, finds Colwell, gives it to Marker, always met by Payne, and down he goes. Handball out by Colwell to Miller, a long handball from Miller, over towards Bennett. Bennett steadies, kicks the centre half forward. There's Carey, and what a great game this chap's played. And he's keeping them in this, and the fact that they're leading at the moment, they've got the breeze to come home with. Marsh kicks for North Adelaide towards the half-forward flank. Bash back towards Barrie Robran. Oh, he's taken to the ground, a fiery tackle by Voigt. They're hanging all over Tregenza. He'll get the free kick for the Bays.
Oh, he's playing well, Wally, mate.
I'll say he's playing well.
He's doing all the hard work, and another player that's helping a lot in that hard work is Colwell, doing a lot of hard ruck work. He's now a ruckman, but Tregenza, the best big man on the ground at the moment.
Down towards Carey. Carey couldn't get near the ball. Marker tried to knock it on. Big John Spry hanged on to McFarlane. He'll get the free kick at centre half forward. beaten pointlessly in the first half, lifted his game, a great pass out to Fred Phillis all on his own, and conditions in front of this crowd of 50-odd thousand, and he's had to do it nearly alone. Barges into Barrie Robran, who gets a shove in the back for his trouble from another Bay player, taken by Burns, down to the full forward spot, Peter Anderson in front, taken by Wayne Phillis, handball away to Rawson over to Colwell drops it onto the boot, comes clear as Terry Von Berto met him solidly. Mumford tried to pull it down, taken by Marker steadies at centre wing.
Good kick by Marker down towards the half-forward flank, carries across here. Robinson, that's a beauty.
Well judged, Mark, and he plays on.
Quickly on it, goes towards Spawn, will be met there by Corns, wasn't. Von Berto's kicked down towards the half-forward flank. Back there is Charlie Payne, who had a tremendous first quarter.
Glenelg's magnificent handball and run-on play.
Howard brings it away from the half-back line, up to the centre of the ground, Colby, and that's more like his form. He's near Spry again. Plays it on, handball to Robinson. Robinson's got a player coming at him, Fred Phillis. Kicks to centre wing, Highwood, the lad from Broken Hill, spilled it, goes on, tries to handball over, taken by Rodney Robran. His kick to the forward pocket, and waiting there's Payne, and pick it every time, up towards centre wing. Colwell in the front spot, Mumford spoiled beautifully. Came down to Neil Sash. Marker tried to tackle him. Neil Sash kicks towards centre half forward. They called, let it come. Marsh knocked it on. Sash gave it over to Rebeck. Here's the chance for a hard left foot snap, and he's got it.
And Phillis wasn't good enough, but now he's good enough. Tips it to Millard. Millard looking for the hand pass, kicks it down towards the half forward flank. Here's the chance now for Hamill. Oh, he's fearless. He was hit hard around the head then, and that would have taken some sting out of him.
Johnny Robinson.
Not far from the goals, and there's Von Berto snapping. He's awfully accurate, and North Adelaide take the lead.
Towards Marsh, there's Hamilton, comes back into it. He's got a ton of courage. He took a hard one, takes another hard one. Play on's called quite correctly out to Voigt, and Voigt will have a set.
Over the top was Hurl. Well done there by the kid. Wickens gets it, angles it out towards McFarlane. He can't handle it, but he should get there in time. Howard will bustle him back over the corner. Hamilton, Voigt. Voigt kicked 5-1, but he's got.
Playing on a half-forward flank, he's kicked 46 for the season. There's his kick to full forward, Dennis Ash and Anderson, and that's the form we saw beaten early by Alan Howard. Hamilton took a hard one in the third term, went to the half-forward flank. Oh, great mark, Peter Carey. Caught him with hip and shoulder when Hamilton had his head over the ball and caught him around the head. Took a lot of sting out of his kick away from Robinson. Up, Barrie Robran's had a quiet one. Corns kicks it, taken by Voigt. Voigt snaps for the goals. It's 6 points, and you can hear the roar.
Hands and knees, dishes out the hand pass. Taken away there by Howard. Rips the ball into attack towards centre half forward. Wayne Phillips.
The goal umpire was under the goalpost having a look at that one. There's the tap down by Spawn, taken by Corns. Corns' long kick down to the forward pocket. Voigt again, knocked away by Robinson. Voigt sticks to it. Handball over, comes to Fred Phillis. Handball over, Carey, and Stewart goes for his 6th goal for the day.
Oh, well done, Carey.
He's been a consistent performer all day long. He puts Voigt in trouble, but he's good enough to get out of it. He's tackled. He gets the hand pass onto Bennett, who's in the fumbles. Turns it round the corner, and that's good calling. McFarlane on towards Hamilton. Hamilton steadies. He gets tackled, but he gets around it. He steadies. Wickens, the kid.
Still anyone's grand final. Bay's looking for their first since 1934. Colwell taps it down towards Wickens. Taken by Corns. Blocked. Picked up by Plummer. Had a great third term. McFarlane had a very quiet first half, steers it to centre half forward. Off hands, Bennett gives it to Carey. Carey sees the Guernsey, swings it out wide for Sandland. He's only got to steady or get rid of that North player, and he'll get a pot shot at the goal. It's Hammond. He'll stick closer than fly paper. He does, and it's holding the ball. Tackled, handball away. Knocked away by Stringer, taken by Colwell. Colwell's booming kick's gone 70 metres down to full forward. Oh, Bob Hammond, who's got an ache in set. Von Berto up.
It was a bad handball by a very, very tired Barrie Robran. He's tired, he's in the centre, but he's playing well.
Caldwell over the top, taken across there by Von Berto down towards. Oh, good mark.
Post a moment ago, and I'll still stick with Carey for 4 quarters of tremendous football.
Well, you'll find out tomorrow who's won it as it goes down towards the right full forward. Oh, Hammond, he's got to be one of their best anyway.
Oh, 99 points the difference, Ian 8, can you call it?
There's not much in it as Von Berto takes it out of the centre. Hand passes on over towards Hurl. He's in trouble, tackled, kicks it down, ground Colby. Kicked away from that player by Rebeck. He's kicked 4, as you've seen. He bounces the ball forward, he recovers, gets around. Well done, this could be kick goal number 5 on the way. It won't. It'll go right towards the line. Up over there, 2 players, Burns across there, Rawson there as well. Well done there, Jimmy Rawson. Away he goes, kicks it out towards the half-back flank. Underneath it though is Hurl, and Hurl catches it. Pushes it out for Marsh to get a run at it. Marsh is pushed aside there by Caldwell. Towards the line it goes. Charlie Payne and Tregenza. and it's Charlie Payne's mark. But it's a point.
Off hands. Why did you say a good piece of work by Fred Phillips?
I thought he shepherded, but evidently the ball wasn't close enough to the players. As Hammond kicks it out towards the half-back flank, thought there could have been a free kick taken there by Marsh. Marsh bounds away, right foots it down towards the centre wing, looks for Charlie Payne, he grabs it Curly, across goes Jimmy Rawson, but it's tapped away nicely for Marsh. Back come the Roosters, they can still get up and win this game. Down goes the kick, Collins dropped the easy one. Back up there by Anderson, tackled, out it goes, and here's Hurl. He'll grab it and charge off, will he? Yes, he does, he's set upon. Down towards the square it goes, Anderson and sacks. Anderson pumps it away. Here's the chance, Collins snaps. It's got to be a North Adelaide goal, surely. Right towards the line it goes. Players are there and umpire Tucker's there. Oh, what a game.
Now this game played in a temperatures of over 85 in front of 55,000 people. Down to full forward. Hammond handballs away. Out towards Marsh. Marsh steadies in the back pocket. Just pops it over Millard's head. Fine stringer. Good football, North Adelaide. Up towards the centre wing. Rodney Robran. Rodney Robran's kick from here, down to the forward pocket. Plummer. Plummer's marked the ball. He can kick it out of sight normally, and he's a big match player. Will he rise to the occasion? He's kicked 1-1 for the day. If he can put it through, it'll be 1 point the difference with Glenelg leading. Listen to that roar from the 56,000 people as he steers it up there. Sash! The crowd scream their lungs out again as Tregenza comes in, gets the thump down, knocked away by Mumford. Charging in at the ball goes Tregenza. A good game from him today. Kicks towards centre wing. Johnny Robinson sets his sights on it. All through he goes. Goes to the ground heavily. Kicked on there by number 18 for the Bays to the half-forward flank. Corns taps it down. Carey can hardly raise a gallop. He's a tired player. Picked up by Hammond, another tired one. He's playing on courage alone. Carts it out to the half-back line. Handball away. Finds Stringer. Stringer with a handball on. Finds Robinson, is it again? Long handball across. Barrie Robran over to Mumford. Mumford's left footer. Down towards centre-half forward. Tregenza from behind, a great mark.
Oh, well, he waits for the ball. Out goes the hand pass to Millard. Tremendous game, a freak game. Down it goes, and Hammond met. He'll get the mark, and away it goes. We're still at least 6 minutes to go. It's down towards the centre with the North Adelaide mark.
Well played. It was intended for Rodney Robran. It missed him. Taken by All-Australian halfback Colby. Colby up to Wickens. Great mark. That's one of the few. Kicks it off the ground. Up towards Highwood, the lad from Broken Hill. Beautiful smother Marsh. Picked up by Corns. To Marker it was intended for. Taken by Wick and Marriott's on. And Hammond again. You'd have to look at him for the Seiko. Handballs away. Finds the back pocket. Robinson. Robinson's in the back pocket at the centre of the ground.
Wayne Phillips sets himself. A great catch to Collins. A beauty.
Collins, the fresh man on.
Not long to go now as it goes down there, and here comes Colby on sheer guts. That's all he's got left as he angles it down. It's all North Adelaide in defence. The Glenelg forward line is shot. Marsh is across there. Marsh comes around the corner. There's only about 3 minutes left. A good kick. And there's Rebeck. Steadies. Colby's gone. They're all gone. Towards centre-half forward. Up goes Freddie Phillips. The brilliant Robin. Here he goes. Steadies. It's on its way. It's going to go awfully close. And it's goal! Oh, they're going to win this, North Adelaide.
Listen in your screen. He ran up and down the boundary line a few moments ago. He was just so excited he couldn't contain himself. If Plummer kicks this, North Adelaide go to a 5-point lead, and we've had 2 minutes of time on. He's really cramped as he comes in for this one. Through it goes, and full marks then to Barrie Robran, who got the ball down.
You're dead right.
But throws the ball out in front of him. Carey comes after him. Bob Hammond again. Went without the ball. Sash goes down. Picked up by Marriott. Marriott hooks it up in front of the goals. He's scored! For the leap of the season. 15 minutes of edited highlight for this game on our Channel 9 football show, 12 noon tomorrow.
Down towards the half-forward flank it goes. Freddie Phillips sets himself, and Carey's marked it again.
And it's gone. 1 point the difference.
Has kicked 1 goal for the game. A great game at the centre after a slow start, but then got a heavy bump from Robinson, which took him out of it. Here's the big one up to the square.
Right down towards the square. Sandland. Corns nearly. Oh, that was a Cassell leap as it's taken away there by Bonberto. There's a runner on the ground. Tregenza's across there. He's got a player. Hand passes on. Taken there by Miller, who pops at the wrong time. Back it goes to Frederick Phillips. Sets himself right down towards the square. It goes. There's only about 30, 60 seconds left.
And you can't hear it, but Sandland's a tremendous mark. Coming out of the forward pocket. He's played it full forward. He's in the forward pocket now. Pulled down a mark. He's taken 6 good marks. He's had 8 kicks. But
Kicked
he's coming
3. There's the siren. The Bays, the first premiership win since 1934, and it's only Ackett that Sandland has whacked through. Another goal to give him 4 goals, 3 for the day. And you've seen one of the best grand finals for many, many years. And what fantastic scenes we're seeing here in front of the members' stand. The